Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got 10 recent NFL draft busts who have one last chance in the 2024 season. Let's check this out. First up, Chase Claypool. Yeah, I feel like a big thing with him is like his maturity issues for sure. Definitely a big problem with him.
Expecting you to perform.
Daniel Jones.
Well, if you're not making any significant impact on the team that drafted you, well, there's a pretty darn good chance that you'll be seeing your way out the league sooner rather than later.
Yo.
And it's starting to feel like 2024 might be that breaking point for a lot of recent draft busts.
Isaiah Simmons. I feel like Simmons has been decent, you know, nothing too crazy, but he's definitely got to step up.
Going back to 2019, there is no shortage of former highly
Jeff
touted
Okudah.
prospects who have yet to pan out since making it to the NFL. Well, I think it's officially now or never for these 10 recent NFL draft busts who have one last chance to show the world what they can really do here in 2024.
Let's hear it.
Through my journey, things have changed, and sometimes
The fact this nigga said he was a top 3 receiver in the league, bro, shit was crazy.
Why the New York
Okay, we got
Giants
DJ first
Jones
up.
with the 6th overall pick back in 2019, and 5 years later, it still doesn't make any sense.
Bro's only had
After
one
3
decent
awful
season and they
seasons
decided to
in
give
his
him a
career,
bag.
Jones seemingly finally made progress in 2022 when he excelled in a game manager role to help the G-Men make a surprise return to the postseason. The Giants handed DJ a 4-year contract extension worth $160 million last year, believing that they indeed had their franchise QB.
4-year, $160 million is
2022 was merely a mirage for the Duke product. Jones lost 5 of his 6 starts in 2023 and had 2 touchdowns against 6 interceptions before suffering a season-ending ACL tear.
That's
it didn't
crazy.
help Jones's case in that the backup QBs, Tyrod Taylor and Tommy DeVito, operated the offense more efficiently following
Especially
his injury.
DeVito.
So yeah, this is it for Jones.
Then they got Drew Lock now too, who I think is way better than Daniel Jones by a mile.
Next year with minimal
By a
financial
mile, bro.
ramifications. And with Carson Beck, Shedeur Sanders, and Quinn Ewers headlining next year's quarterback draft class,
And Jalen
the
Milroe.
Giants could be in a position to draft a new
Don't sleep on my nigga
franchise
Jalen Milroe.
caller. If Jones returns to his 2022 form and shows that he can be the long-term answer for Big Blue, they won't need to worry about a quarterback next year. Otherwise, he's going to be out of New York and will likely have to settle on a career as a backup quarterback.
100%.
Any dimes? It's now up to you which one it's going to be. Noah Fant. The
Noah
Seattle
Fant?
Seahawks may have just handed Fant a 2-year contract extension worth $21 million, but he is by no means guaranteed to stay in Emerald City beyond this year. Seattle could
I feel
actually
like,
save
bro,
$9
I feel like
million
Fant is
if they
pretty
release
okay
Fant
as
next
well. It's
year.
pretty
So
pretty
you can
good,
consider
solid tight end.
2024 a make or break year for the ex-Iowa star. Fant was regarded as a can't-miss tight end prospect when the Denver Broncos selected him 20th overall back in 2019. Yet, he has been limited to 50 receptions or less in 3 of his 5 NFL seasons.
Damn.
And he has yet to hit the 700-yard mark in a single campaign.
Oh,
Fant was
wow.
a throw-in as a part of the 2022 Russell Wilson blockbuster trade. But in 2 seasons as a Seahawk, he has only 82 catches for 900 yards and 4 touchdowns. If Fant wants to show that he can be a star in this league, it has to come this year. Even as the #1 tight end on the Broncos and Seahawks depth chart, he's mostly put up numbers of a second-string tight end.
Damn.
That is not acceptable for a former
That's
first-round
not
pick
good.
who is supposed to be a Pro Bowl talent by now. Last chance for Fant to show that he can be a star in this league. If he's not up to the challenge, well, he might not be in the NFL for much longer. Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah
The
Simmons.
6'4", 238-pound Simmons was supposed to be a complete game changer by now. Remember, this was a rock star at Clemson who played cornerback, safety, linebacker, and defensive end. The Arizona Cardinals used number 8 pick of 2020.
You just
on
gotta
Simmons,
keep moving him around. You can't
transformed
keep
his
Isaiah Simmons in just one position, you know what I'm saying? Move him around the whole game. And you know what I'm saying? He's not like your average, you know what I'm saying, NFL player. He's an athlete, my nigga. So like you gotta use him unlike any other player you've ever had on your team.
defense.
Same way we use Kyle Hamilton.
Years later, and he's already on his 2nd team. In a contract year, and yet to assert himself as a reliable starter. Simmons' highest single-season Pro Football Focus grade to date is 68.9, which he
Damn.
garnered with the New York Giants
Yikes.
in 2023. Then again, Simmons played only 33% of the Giants' defensive snaps. Prior to getting traded to the Giants in 2023, Simmons had just 7.5 sacks, 4 interceptions, and 16 pass defenses in 3 years with Arizona. Per Pro Football Reference, Simmons has allowed an opposing passer rating of 90.9 or higher in 3 of his 4 NFL seasons. Simmons has proven to be a merely average starter or decent second stringer up to this point in his career. If he
We just gotta know how to
can't unlock
use
his
him,
potential in
bro.
year 5,
Because he's a really
it's
good
time to
player.
give up
You
on
just
the
you
idea
just
of
gotta
a
learn how to
product,
use him.
finding his game
Move him
at the
around
NFL
constantly.
level. Caleb Farley.
Yeah, what the hell has happened with him? Like, bro, I thought Caleb Farley was gonna be a star, but I think he has been dealing with injuries and shit.
Second were regarded as the 2 best cornerback prospects in the 2021 NFL Draft. A back injury caused Farley to fall all the way down to the Tennessee Titans in the number 22 spot, as several teams became worried about his medical history. Sadly, those concerns have proven to be valid. Farley played 3 games in his rookie year before suffering a season-ending ACL tear. He was limited to 9 games in 2022 and missed the entire 2023 season recovering from a back injury. The Titans declined the 5th-year option on Farley's contract, a clear indicator that this is his last chance to stay healthy and produce. Tennessee already looks like they're prepared for life without Farley anyway, as they traded for Kansas City Chiefs superstar L'Jarius Sneed before signing a 4-year extension worth $76.4 million. If Farley
I like that
can't
suit
stay
he got
healthy
on.
and remind the Titans why they used a first-round pick on him, his tenure in Music City is going to be over. And heck, who knows? Maybe he'll be out of football altogether. Chase Claypool.
Chase
Claypool's fall from budding star in Steel City
And like
is
it's not a good you know what I'm saying, it's not a good spot for him to be like but their their third best receiver on the fucking depth chart, bro. Like, you got Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel. I forgot that they signed him. Chase Claypool, bro. Like, bro, this nigga is complete dog shit. Like, and he's got the potential to be good, but he just has not put everything together yet. Maturity issues 100% has been a problem for his career so far. He's just got to learn how to be mature and, you know what I'm saying, stay focused when the time is right and stop all this TikTok shit. I feel like when him and Juju started doing TikToks and shit like that, that's when his career really started to, you know what I'm saying, fuck up.
Greatest enigmas in recent NFL memory. Claypool
he's definitely make a break year for him.
In 2020, and it didn't take long for him to make an impact. In his rookie year, he caught 62 passes for 873 yards and 9 touchdowns, helping Pittsburgh win a surprise AFC North Division crown. Claypool is productive again in 2021, compiling 59 receptions for 860 yards and 2 touchdowns. But he quickly fell out of favor and was traded to the Chicago Bears ahead of the 2022 trade deadline, catching only 4 passes.
Then he was traded from the Bears to Miami.
Start in 2023, he was traded to the Miami Dolphins. Claypool had just 4 catches for 26 yards, leaving Miami with an easy decision to let him leave in the offseason. The Buffalo Bills decided to take a chance on Claypool, adding the Canadian kid to their rebuilt wide receiving core after bidding farewell to Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. Now, rookie Keon Coleman is currently slotted in as the Bills' #1 receiver, but you know, it's fair game after that. That means the opportunity is there for Claypool to step up and emerge as a weapon for Josh Allen. This is honestly a great spot for Claypool to revive his career, playing with an elite QB that must build chemistry with a bunch of new faces. Claypool just couldn't get going in Miami's high-powered offense. If he can't regain his star-like form in Buffalo, he might have a one-way ticket out of the NFL altogether. He is fighting for a starting job and potentially his career in 2024. But hey, no pressure, kiddo. No pressure at all. CJ Henderson. It's not a good look on
100%.
Henderson in that he's already on his 3rd team since being drafted 9th overall by the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2020.
Top 10
Henderson
pick.
appeared in just 10 games over 2 seasons with Jacksonville before he was dealt to the Carolina Panthers ahead of the 2021 NFL trade deadline. Henderson was no better during his 3 seasons there. In fact, the advanced stats suggest that he might literally be football's worst starting quarter since he entered the league.
Damn.
For Pro Football Reference, Henderson has allowed a completion percentage of over 64% and a passer rating of 103.5 or higher in each of his 4 seasons when targeted. DeMeco Ryans and the powerhouse Houston Texans decided to give Henderson one last shot.
They might be able to unlock CJ Henderson.
So here it is.
So they've already got a great secondary.
Final shot. If he can't flourish behind one of the game's greatest defensive-minded coaches, with superstar corner Derek Stingley Jr. in the dynamic safety tandem of Jimmy Ward and Jalen Petrie, then, well, we don't know what to tell Henderson. He flopped with 2 teams, albeit a pair of teams that didn't have much talent to help him on defense. He finally has a lot of star power, though, to work with in Houston. So it is now Henderson's final opportunity to show that he can become a quality starter in the pros. Zaven Collins. Collins.
Zaven
Ty Simmons
Collins.
isn't the only recent Cardinals first-round pick at linebacker who is now running out of time. Arizona drafted Collins with a number 16 selection in 2021. Well, fast forward 3 years, and we're still waiting for his breakout year, if that ever comes. After playing 98% of snaps in games he was available for in 2022, Collins' lack of improvement forced the Cardinals to drop that percentage of snaps played down to 58% for 2023. Since joining the league, he has only 5.5 sacks and 1 forced fumble. Collins has been lit up in coverage like a Christmas tree, too, so it's no wonder that Arizona declined the 5th-year option on his rookie deal. Collins showed slight improvement in year 1 under rookie head coach Jonathan Gannon, but, not that much.
Is he a better edge rusher than he is, you know what I'm saying, a pure linebacker?
Short leash now entering year 4.
Because if he
Tony.
oh, bro, I don't think Kadarius Toney is gonna ever be good. Let's keep it a buck. The potential was there, you know what I'm saying, coming out of college and shit. He just had, like, he has hands made of literal bricks, my nigga. Like, he only had, like, a couple good plays for the Chiefs, like, in their Super Bowl run a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? When they beat the Eagles and shit like that. He had, like, the big punt return, and then he had the touchdown late in the game. But, like, other than that, he hasn't really played a big part, you know what I'm saying, for the Chiefs and for the Giants who drafted him, so...
The City Chiefs GM,
like, he might not, you know what I'm saying,
wouldn't be on that
ever be good, because the Chiefs got Hollywood now, they got Worthy, Rasheed Rice.
After appearing in just 12 total games with the Giants, he was sent to the Chiefs ahead of the 2000.
He's probably never gonna.
Though Tony made a couple of big plays in Kansas City's Super Bowl 57
here's the play right here.
Philadelphia Eagles, the fact remains that the former 2021 first-round pick has been a complete non-factor for the bulk of his career. Through 3 seasons, Tony has 82 receptions for 760 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not only is he struggling to get open, but drops and boneheaded plays, that offensive offside penalty, have made Tony the common scapegoat in KC. If Tony can't get it going in his second full year with the league's best QB in Patrick Mahomes, who's gonna give him a chance to be a starter in 2025?
If you can't be good with Patrick Mahomes, there's just no help for you, bro. There's no chance for you to be good. Mahomes has turned mediocre receivers into superstars.
Rhythm with Mahomes. His NFL future completely depends on a major jump in production this year. Jeff Okudah. Okudah is in practically the same spot as C.J. Henderson.
Isn't he on the Texans now, too?
In 2020, with Okudah going 3rd overall to the Detroit Lions. And like Henderson, Okudah is already on his 3rd NFL team heading into year 5. And like Henderson, Okudah was given another chance by the Texans after landing a 1-year deal in free agency. The career paths for both men up to this point is remarkably similar.
They got 3 first-round corners.
Big-time liability in coverage, allowing over 500 yards in coverage over 3 of his first 4 seasons, as well as a passer rating of 87.6 or higher every year. Okudah and Henderson were supposed to be great shutdown corners in this league. And after
maybe they can still be. You know what I'm saying? The Texans supposed to be elite this year.
On a star-studded Texans
maybe they'll unlock them. Traylon Burks. I feel like Traylon Burks definitely gonna get traded. You know what I'm saying? They brought in Calvin Ridley, and then they brought in Tyler Boyd, which means basically that they have no faith in Traylon Burks whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard rumors about him possibly being traded to the Chiefs. I don't know how strong those possibilities are, but I will 100% think before the end of the season he's going to be traded. 100%.
Everybody by trading superstar wideout A.J. Brown to the Eagles.
He was supposed to be the next A.J. Brown for them, too.
NFL draft. GM John Robinson.
But now that trade looks so stupid.
Using the number 18 pick on Arkansas wideout Traylon Burks. Well, 2
Crazy.
seasons in, and here's Burks already fighting for his future in Music City. Injuries limited him to 11 games in both the 2022 and 2023 seasons. Over those 22 contests, Burks compiled only 49 receptions for 665 yards and 1 touchdown. That's not gonna cut it for a recent first-round pick.
Nope.
And yeah, Tennessee already seems ready to move on from Burks if needed, having already signed ex-Jaguars star Calvin Ridley to a monster 4-year deal worth $92 million. With Ridley and Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins headlining the receiving corps, it's gonna be hard for Burks to post Pro Bowl-like numbers this year. He doesn't have to be a superstar in 2024, but Burks must at least stay healthy and take considerable strides. If not, well, his tenure in Tennessee will be over. And yeah, don't be surprised if he is out of the NFL altogether.
That's crazy.
But hey, which other recent NFL draft busts have one last chance here in 2024? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton. And hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, well, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this.
And also, to go along with his question too, what other bust I think it has is a make or break year, Zach Wilson. If he does somehow become the starter, this will be his last chance. This will be his last chance, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying, the Jets tried to, you know what I'm saying, put more talent around him when he was there in New York. He just couldn't get it done. He showed, like, the thing with him, he showed flashes. It's just not all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? They tried to let him sit behind A-Rod for a year. Obviously, that didn't work out with A-Rod going down with the torn Achilles and shit. So, you know what I'm saying, now he's going where Sean Payton is at. Maybe Sean Payton can, you know what I'm saying, coach him up a little bit. But also Trevor Lawrence, I feel like it's a make or break year for him as well. Because Trevor Lawrence, he's shown flashes as well. Just him being so inconsistent and turning the ball over and stuff like that. He did deal with injuries last year, you know, but I feel like this might be the year for him to really pop off with the talent that they've surrounded him with, drafting Brian Thomas Jr. and bringing in Gabe Davis and stuff like that. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 200 subs. Help me get there for more banger NFL content like this. And without further ado, I'm out. Gang!